especially for women's rights, as I'm sure you're aware. Is there any part of you that regrets a somewhat softer attitude towards the Taliban?
You see, unfortunately, in the West, all you look upon Afghanistan is Taliban and anti-Taliban. We in Pakistan look upon Afghanistan as our neighbor, and after 40 years, for the first time, there's peace in Afghanistan. Now, what I said was the Western countries must get them into the mainstream. Because the more you mainstream them, the more influence you would have in enforcing human rights. But if you isolate them, what leverage has any country got left now to tell them to send your girls to school or human rights? You can't.
But human rights are suffering. We visited Afghanistan after the Taliban takeover and witnessed firsthand the erosion of women's rights. Now that the Taliban are fully back in control, we're getting a lot of very disapproving stares from people for being the only women in here. So what kind of guidelines are you giving people in terms of how they should be living here?
لباس په حق کې قرآن چې هدایت کو چې ښځې باید داسې لباس واغوندي چې هغه جلب د نظر د خلکو ونه کړي او قرآن کریم مطلب یې د ښځو دپاره چې وقرن فی بیوتکن په خپلو کورو کې کښېني.
Can you understand, why international communities of the West can't be sending so much money and can't be recognising the Taliban government if, they're not allowing girls to go to school, they're not allowing women to work, they're not allowing women in public spaces?
But my point is that is this an effective way of trying to influence Afghanistan by condemning them and ordering them and isolating them? The question asked by the Western countries, what should be their interest? A stable government in Afghanistan, there shouldn't be any international terrorism. But if you isolate them, why would they listen to anyone? That's my only point.
Khan says the dire situation for women in Afghanistan will not benefit from the world's isolation.